Okay, yesterday I had you guys go on my Instagram and I posted a question and answer post. Wanted to see what you guys had to say. Let's get started. Someone's asking, what is my mega spin record? So I posted on Instagram, I did 23 spins, so it's 23 360s, but I've done 31. I haven't really tried to go past that just because when you do mega spin for a long time, you do get dizzy. Usually like 15 is the mark, and then you're good. But anything after that, you start getting dizzy. So I haven't really tried. But when I film, I'll try. I just haven't got to it. So right now, 31. Thomas Joseph _ says, what was the first trick you learned besides tail whip? I actually learned tail whip pretty late. I was able to 360 and like wheelie before anything. So I mean, tail whip took me like 3 months. It's kind of weird. I learned tail whip. It took me forever. And I was trying it for a while, and then some skateboarder took my scooter and was like, oh, let me try that. And he tried to do a tail whip, and he got really close. So then I got tight, and I learned it that day because I didn't want him doing it first. My favorite trick right now, I don't really have a favorite trick, but just combos. I'm just trying to figure out how to pump tricks. So if I can pump something like where I can just generate speed by spinning, going in a circle, I'm definitely down to do that. But not too good at it yet, but it's definitely my interest right now. Favorite blunt deck that's not my SIG deck? I don't know. I like black. Everything. I always wear black. The rest of my parts are black, so I'm going to have to say the Charles Bedell deck. Dream trick. If I can pump like a no-handed hang 10, like cliffhanger, if I can just pump that forever, I'm out. Bri or inward? I'll say front bri. What got me into scootering? Some random kid that jumped this 8 stair on like a razor. That's what did it. So I had a scooter for like 3 years, but I didn't do any tricks on it. I used to rollerblade. I purposely didn't do tricks. My father told me not to do tricks on it because it would break. So I didn't do anything on it. And then I was at some like get together at my friend's house, and there was this kid. We were going outside the apartment, and we walk outside, and there's this kid hanging out with a scooter outside. I was like, oh, that's cool. I got one too. We started talking. He's like, look what I can do. And he just jumps down an 8 stair. And I'm like, this is not going to break? He's like, no, I do it all the time. Scooter sounded like it was going to break, but I didn't care. I was like, oh, really? It's like, all right. So I went to my house, and I got my scooter. I came back to the party. I didn't jump the 8 stair. It's kind of scary, but I just started jumping off curbs, and there's a little 3 stair in my house. Started jumping down that, and I started hanging out with some skateboarders, and that was it. And then it just got fun from there. Can I buttercup? The wording. I don't like the wording. Can I buttercup? Have I buttercupped before? Yes. Can I? It depends on the day what I'm wearing. Like, if my bandana's too tight. Say my Instagram name. Yeah, but you have so many underscores. Underscore it's underscore the underscore OG underscore Aiden. Next time you want me to say it, just take out the underscore. It'll be way easier. Favorite spot ever? You don't even have to ask me that. I think everybody else can answer that for me. I think 99% of my clips are where? The Globe. Only because the place has like a marble floor and it's spread out. No one bothers you. No one's ever there. It's just smooth. It has a slight downhill, so if you lock into tricks and you like don't have speed, you can keep going. You ever do like a 180 trick and you land backwards, but like you don't have enough speed? So some people like to hop, which you shouldn't. Gives you just enough speed to finish the trick nice and clean. So that's my favorite spot. Why would I go to Woodward and only ride flat? I think I've gotten that question so many times before. Alright, so long story short. When I was at Woodward and I got that clip that you guys know that was in flat at 4, I did like a nose manual combo to mega spin bar to whip. The reason why that clip is in it because that's my first clip after tearing my ACL and getting surgery. So I completely blew out my knee 3 years ago, and everybody was going to Woodward camp, and I didn't want to stay home, so I still went with everybody. It's like, all right, I'll go and I'll film. I'll try to relearn my stuff. I literally just learned how to jump like up a 2 stair and tail whip flat like a week before that. And then 2 weeks before that, I learned how to walk. So I went to Woodward to have fun with everybody, Everybody was there. Tyler Bonner was there. Everybody was there. So I figured I would start my flat edit there. I had a bunch of people surrounding the little. It's like I feel like it's made for flat. The little area that's like has a little tent. I feel like it's made for flat. So I figured I'd get my first flat edit 4 clip. That's why I was riding flat Woodward. I ever gotten a ticket while scootering? Yeah, they give you tickets for riding on the subway platforms. So I got a $100 ticket once just for. I wasn't even going fast, but the cop pulled me over, and I had to pay $100. Is my CRV fast? Come on! What do you mean? Is my CRV fast? What do you think CRV stands for? Crazy Race Vehicle. End of story. That's it. Thank you, Camp Isaac. Connor _ Rosso asked me if I'm ever gonna double flare again. I'm gonna try it. Have you always been flatland riding, or did you start other stuff? So no, I never always rode flat. So I used to love stairs. I used to love jumping down stairs. There used to be this spot that was 10 minutes from my house. It's called Jib Lanes. It's just like a covered spot. So if it was raining or anything, you can go there. We go there on Sundays because they were closed. It was like a library, and they had a 7 set and a 9 set in the curb. So you'd practice a trick on the curb, then you'd jump down the 7 and maybe do the 9. But I would literally jump down that 7 set for hours and hours, and I probably land 1 trick out of all those hours. I remember trying to finger whip for like 3 hours and knee sliding off the 7th stair with no knee pads, but it was fun because my knees were like brand new back then. How many years have you been riding? I've been riding for a little over 12 years now. Oh, Ricky Sand, the homie, he's asking me, what type of edit are you going to do now that the flat edits are over? I want to film another street part like I did for Envy. What drives you to keep scootering and pushing? Well, I think all of you can have the same, well, not all of you, maybe most of you hopefully have the same idea when you ride every day that one day you want to be a pro scooter rider and be able to live the dream of just riding a scooter and not have to worry about anything else and have a house and some French bulldogs and a family and do everything. And it'd be cool to be able to ride a scooter and have that happen at the same time and having one thing help the other. So I use that image every day. If there's a new trick I'm trying to do or I'm frustrated, I'm filming and I just don't want to do it, you got to relax and think about the end of the day, what you want. Not that trick, but what you want. What feeling you're going to get after that trick, after trying forever. That's what you focus on. Focus on that feeling. Scooter Brad, who is your favorite scooter channel? I feel like that's a trick question because he's asking it. It couldn't have been somebody else asking it. Scooter Brad is asking me what my favorite scooter channel is. It depends. I mean, because every single scooter channel has a different feel to it. So it's like, do you watch one TV show or one movie every day? No, you want to change it up. You want to have. I mean, I have a few. Scooter Brad, your channel is good. I like your reviews, and thanks for the good words for Flat at 5. I appreciate it. But yeah, other scooter channels probably Funk Bros. Funk Bros are sick. The homies, Caper and Corey. Raymond Warner, of course. Raymond makes everything fun for everybody. And I guess, alright, so my favorite channel is not a scooter channel, but my favorite channel right now is probably Harry Maines. He's just good. He's just good on camera. You feel comfortable watching this stuff, so I like watching Harry Maine a lot. What was your first advanced scooter trick? What does that mean? I guess kids like to say that they can flip, and if you can flip, you're pro, right? So I can say my first advanced scooter trick was a front flip. Do I have a disability? No. Do I ever ride with BMXers or skaters? Yeah, I actually started, when I first started scootering, I only rode with skateboarders for like 3-4 years. I didn't ride with any skateboarders. Then I met Ramel and Hep Greg. Stop the brake manies. I like standing over the brake because when you stand over the brake, your back foot, you're on your toe, which means you have more pop. I mean, you can stand flat-footed, it feels good. For fakie manuals, I never stand on the brake because you just don't do that for fakie manuals. But for straight manuals, I always stand on my toes, even the front foot, because you have more of a spring after, so you don't get that lockup. And I use my brake for tricks. Maybe not for straight manuals, but for some flatland stuff, I use my brake. My scooter comes with a brake, a nylon brake. It's nice. I'm going to use it. What trick are you most proud of landing? Probably my last trick, flat at 5. There's a triple on the world. Park or street? Both. No beef. What is my hardest trick? A flat at 5 was all my hardest stuff that I've done so far. So, you guys should watch Flat at 5. What's my favorite skate park? Oh man, if I don't say the right skate park right now, everybody from Maloof is gonna kill me. Everybody in Maloof is gonna say if I don't say Maloof, so I have to say Maloof for my favorite skate park, just so I don't get dogpiled by everybody. But realistically, guys at Maloof, cover your ears. Realistically, my favorite skate park was Extreme Wheel Skate Park in Buffalo. That was my favorite park. That park, the floor was wood and the ramps were wood, so it was just like you had no like transition from the banks to the flat. That was my favorite part, but it closed down. Someone said they're reopening it, but I didn't see any progress. But if they are opening it, please let me know. Do you think you're the best flat rider as of right now? I don't know. I'm not answering that. I don't know. There's so many other good flat riders. There's Tommy Cristiano. Coda's crazy good at flat. I don't know. You guys let me know. I'll put a card. Do you think I'm the best flat rider right now? Right? This is the left part. Yep. Do you think I'm the best flat rider? If you guys say yes, thank you for telling me that. If you guys say no, thank you. How tall am I? I swear I'm 5'10", but the last time someone had a doctor's appointment, like a month ago, and they said I was like 5'8" or 5'9", but I think the ruler shot. What's my dream sponsor? I think everybody, all us pros, would love to be sponsored by maybe some drink companies, some high-end clothing brands like Nike, Red Bull, Monster, all that stuff. So if any of us can get one of those kind of sponsors, that'd be cool. Even if it's not me. If someone else gets it, I'll be hyped for them. Do you think you have done the most world's first? See, the thing is, if I do a new trick that I haven't seen, I don't really say world's first in flat. It's kind of weird. Is it? I don't know. You guys let me know. Or if I do a new flat, not a combo, because that's like you putting two tricks together, but if I do a new trick and it has no name or anything, is that considered the world's first? What is my biggest goal in life? I would love to be the owner of a house and a family and some French bulldogs. Have a nice backyard with a mini pipe, barbecue grill that's built in, and maybe like a marble square for some good riding. Favorite car? Honda CR-V. Hands down the best car ever. Alright, I like this question. Kilani Schufeldit says, when did you decide to do more of your own creative tricks instead of tricks everyone else does? So, if I'm filming a trick or if I'm going hard and trying to learn a new trick, if someone else did it, or even take a close, if someone else did it, I'll try to do it too. I like every trick, but I have more motivation if the trick has not only never been done, but if there's no name for it. I don't know. I'm real picky. I'm super picky with the tricks that I film. I mean, I try to do other tricks all the time. I go to the skate park. I try to do at least one buttercup every time at the park. I land like 1 out of 10. I still try it. But if I'm filming, I gotta make sure if I'm filming that. I don't know. I'm picky. I'm very picky, and I use that to push and learn new stuff. Nicholas Daikin 12. What's my favorite animal? As of right now, it's a French bulldog. I don't know what to do. I really want one, but it's a big commitment to have a dog, especially when I'm not really home too much. So as of right now, this very second, a French bulldog is my favorite animal. Why don't you get into Mad Gear flat competition? You're very good at balance tricks too. I feel like all the rules in the Mad Gear flat competition are against everything I like to do. So maybe I'll make my own this year. My own flat comp. What do you think? How many tricks in one combo can I do? What's like the biggest combo on a scooter so far today? Like, what's the number? If you know somebody that has the highest number, comment and let me know. Because if it's like 20 or something, it doesn't matter the number. Let me know what's the biggest scooter combo ever, and I will try to make a video and beat it. If someone supported you throughout the journey of being a scooter rider, who is the most helpful / supportive? I can't name one person. I'm sorry. There's just way too many of you that hooked me up. I can't name one person. Family, friends, all of you guys, girlfriend, everybody. You guys are power. So there's no direct answer for that. All of you guys, thank you. Alright, so I'll do the last one on here. The last one, I think I saw like maybe over 50 with the same exact question. The reason why I ride flat is, well, it started with getting hurt. I hurt my knee 3 years ago, and the doctor said I couldn't ride for 5 months. He said I can walk and do whatever, maybe in 3 or so. So 3 months into the injury, after surgery, I can't not ride. I cannot be home or just walk around or watch people ride. It drives me nuts. So I have to ride. So I had this leg all booted up, and I had this leg good. So I used the strong leg to stand on my scooter and the hurt one to balance. And I started riding flat and started figuring out new balance tricks just so I can do something that day. I could not. I had to go outside. But the main reason why I ride flat is because when that happened and you're hurt or something, or you don't have a skate park or anything, when you're riding flat ground, it helps you appreciate the small things. Like when I got hurt, and I remember exactly the first day I rode. After I got hurt, I went to the Globe, hung out with everybody. They were riding the skate park. I went to the blacktop, and I did a hang five, which was super scary because if I fell forward, I wasn't even supposed to stand on this. I went in crutches. So I did a hang five across the whole blacktop, and it was just the craziest feeling, even though I can hang five like so long before that. It's just riding flat helps you appreciate the small things, and you learn to make them feel more worth than what they seem to be, which is the best feeling. And another thing too is, I mean, you can enjoy riding your scooter anywhere, knowing that there's always flat somewhere. So if you don't have a skate park or something, like if I really wanted to ride right now, I can ride in my room because I want to, and there's flat everywhere. So I can still have fun on my scooter regardless of where I am, who you're around. You can film yourself easier too. You have a little tripod. You can put some music on. You can just be in your own zone. It feels so good. So I do enjoy riding flat because it helps me appreciate all the small tricks and be able to switch them up into a whole new style of riding, and you get to be more within yourself and feel that all these simple tricks you can turn into something really hard and creative and make it feel way more worth than when you first start riding flat. It's endless too. The possibilities on the ground are endless. And you guys think that what more can you do on the ground? It's literally endless. I get so tight that I can't do everything. If you ever watch the BMX video, it's nuts. I'm nowhere close to those guys. So that's why I ride flat. And I enjoy riding flat because it's different. Not too many people ride flat. So when I post a clip, I know it's slightly more unique just because it's something different. Plus, you guys enjoy it. I know you follow a lot of other pros that post these crazy park tricks, post the crazy street tricks, all this, double flare, triple flare, quad flare, triple flare. And plus, it's cool to give you guys something different. I like to do it, and any of you guys watching this right now, I hope you guys like to watch it. And that's why I like to ride flat. And that would be the last one. So I hope you guys like this question and answer. I'll definitely do more in the future. We'll wait a little bit, get a little more subscribers. That way more people can enjoy my stuff and I can get more of a variety of questions. If there's other video ideas or stuff you want to see me do, I asked you guys a couple days ago. A lot of you guys said do more GoPro clips, do more ride days, more sessions, more games of Scoot. It's anything. If there's any ideas that you think that I can do and make a video out of it, and you guys can have fun watching it, and I can have fun doing it, and it has to do with scootering, please let me know, because I am down. The weather's a little cold right now, but we're still down to do stuff, something indoor, anything. There's a lot of guys on the East Coast. If there's somewhere there's a skate park you guys want me to pull up to, count me in. So I definitely am all ears to what you guys have to say, and you can count me in. So as for that, thank you for watching my video once again. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Tell your friends about my channel. I'm here to have fun with you guys. And the next video, we're out.